Dave, defeated at home by 3-1. I'm pretty sure you're not happy with how the 3 goals went in against you.
Yeah, I think they haven't had to work for 3 goals. We've gave them 3 goals, 3 individual mistakes, 3 goals.
How hurting is that? Because it's not the first time, is it? It seems as though opposition can get away with being gifted goals.
Yeah. We have to work hard for our goals. We scored a real good goal. We got ourselves back in the game straight away, and we had the momentum for probably half an hour of the second half. We didn't do enough. Raheem's had a shot blocked in the 6-yard box. Dan Aggie's blazed one over. Longie's had a chance. And we were right on top. But we've gifted them a 2-goal lead, and then even the 3rd goal, we've I'm not going to speak about individual players, but the learning, and they're learning harsh lessons. They're learning harsh lessons. Some lads we expect to be on that, others we don't. If truth be told, when you're getting older lads making mistakes, it was the same at Accrington. It makes it difficult because the young lads are surviving. Like I say, I thought Conor O'Riordan and Luke Offord were excellent today again, but they've conceded 3. Nobody will speak about them, but I thought they were both very good. We knew the way the game was going to go. They always come out the traps flying, always try and score early because of where they put the ball. And we said to them, get to 20 minutes in at 0-0, 15, 20 minutes in, they score 13 minutes, 14 minutes, and you go, that's it. You know what's coming. You tell them they'll have 5 or 10 minutes after half time, and then they'll get right into their shell. That's exactly how the game panned out. But if you're 2-0 down at that point, you're giving yourself a mountain to climb. Now, don't get me wrong, we had a right good goal, but then there's naivety at the end. We're going gung-ho because we've got to get something from the game, or we feel as though we have to, and we're still trying to play the right way, and we don't want to go away from our principles, but at the same time you've got to be effective with it as well. So there's that sort of tactical understanding. It doesn't mean whack it. It means you've got to understand where it's going to hurt the opposition. They had to change shape, I think 3 times in the second half to combat what we were doing. But we were then naive enough to shoot ourselves in the foot for the 3rd time in the game, and that's the disappointing thing today.
It deflates everything, doesn't it? Last week you got that win that you were working for, hoping to get back-to-back wins in the league. It leaves a deflated feeling, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, they've played well for 35, 40 minutes. But you can't concede the goals we concede. If you concede that, you're not going to win. The manner of the goals, you're not going to win many games of football. I don't want to take anything away from Wycombe, and it's not sour grapes. But they didn't deserve to score 3 goals, but they have, and that's not. I'm genuinely not knocking. It's more an indictment of our own failings. Is the point I'm making. And some they're a championship team. They're not going to. They don't suffer fools gladly. If you're going to make mistakes, they'll be there to punish you, and they were. And that's the disappointing thing, because we didn't make them work for any of their 3 goals.
How can you try and get that out of certain players, making mistakes? That is a $64 million question, I suppose.
You've got to stick with them. You've got to stick with them, because that's what will make them better. You've got to remember 3.5 years ago, there were players that are now playing in the Championship making mistakes like we've seen today. As hard as it is to stomach, that's where we are on our journey at the minute. It's hugely frustrating, but we've been here before, and we'll make sure we pull through, and the players pull through again. And whilst ever they keep improving, they've got to become more consistent. That's the key. They've got to understand exactly what. I can remember Charlie Kirk getting run off. I can remember Ryan Whittle ball watching. I can remember Perry passing it to opposition, and scoring. They all did it, and we've got to make sure that the lads that have made mistakes this week understand the importance of them mistakes so that they don't make them again. And that's the challenge for us all.